This is the start of something real. My unique story, my raw journey to seeking God, building wealth, online, mastering the art of trading, sprinting, building good relationships with family and friends while trying to be the best version of myself. The documentation series of Nekanda. Let me be honest with you. I'm sort of reading from a script here. It's my very first ever YT script. And some of you might be wondering what that note says. It says, "Congratulations on your big achievement, Kero. Super proud of you, Petsu." It's a note I got yesterday from a cousin, and it's good for me. I'm glad to see that I'm appreciated and stuff. But who am I? I'm Nekanda. I'm 18. I'm from Namibia, a small third world country, I guess, somewhere in Africa, Southwest Africa, actually. This is my journey to growing in faith, in spirit, whilst building online wealth, and plus mastering online businesses. I want to build a couple of things. I want to also networking, traveling, and I'm documenting everything. Well, not technically everything, because my journey starts 2 years back, but back then I didn't have a camera and know anything to document because I was in hostel. Hostel is sort of boarding school to say, but boarding school sounds a bit harsh. It's not really that harsh, or at least it wasn't for me. So this is where I'm going to show you all the ups, the downs, the lessons, the smiles, the frowns that I learned, and guide you. This is more of a guide. I'm not a guru. This is actually my beginning. This is the first video that I'm doing to document, because maybe my journey might just help yours. Maybe just help yours. It may. I want to provide value. I want to educate people. I love teaching people stuff. The number one thing that I'll teach a lot of people is their mentality, their mindset. So, quite frankly, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm reading from a piece of paper right now. I don't know what I'm doing, nor do I have any online business yet. But I'm very holy. Nor am I very holy and religious. I'm still very early on this stuff, so those 2 years, you haven't really missed a lot. I've learned a couple of things from trading and stuff. So this is more or less step 1, not so 0. It's not really the beginning. I have learned a couple of things. I have watched hours of Iman Ghazi content, but this is the beginning of me taking massive action. I have set goals. They'll probably be in the description. I have set goals and I'm willing to work to achieve them. And this is me documenting the process. I'm not documenting every day though, because firstly, I don't have time to do that and I'm a bit shy. It's like I said, I'm reading from a paper. I'm a bit uptense. I don't know why. This is a good thing. So, firstly, I'm documenting my pursuit on God and His kingdom. Freedom. The money will come as a side effect. When I chase freedom, when I pursue freedom in finance, I'm not pursuing money itself. I'm pursuing the freedom that the money will give me, the ability to work on my own time and my own terms, and the money will come as a side effect. I also want to grow in spirit, to just have a free spirit, not being held back by society and its constraints, not really having all these social norms and going with a herd, because sometimes those paths, the wide is the path that leads to destruction, but narrow is the path to God. Something that I've learned from the Bible. So I'm not really following what everyone else is doing. I'm on my own path here. I want to have good health, free movement. I'm a sprinter actually. I run the 100 meters, the 200 meters. I haven't run the 200 in some time. I do long jump also. But yeah, that's about it. But then what makes me unique? Why am I doing all of this? Why am I doing all of this? Well, to think of it, firstly, I am from Namibia, a third world country. I don't think nor know anyone from my country that has done this, that has documented their whole process and stuff. So this is my story and it's unique. I have no finances right now. I have no job. I have both my parents though, and they're kind of the reason why I'm doing this. I'll probably talk about it in the other video, my why. The why. Well, in those 2 years that I spoke about, I was in the rural area with no Wi-Fi. So I had to wake up at around 12 o'clock to use the free Wi-Fi provided by the country's service provider, NTC. Also, I have no fancy equipment, but currently I am using an iPhone 16 to shoot. Shout out to my camera and her good lighting gear. But otherwise, this whole chair and the stuff, I could show you my background. I'm gonna take you through the room right now. But yeah, this is the start of it. So if you find a bit of value in here, this is all a bit overwhelming to me. So I didn't actually even read technically everything from the script, but I know my why. I know where I'm from. I see where I'm going. I'm envisioning the success, me making it, me working hard, the struggles that are to come. And I guess this is where you're gonna see it all. This is my documentation, everything like that there is to know. So I'll keep going, I'll keep learning, I'll keep smiling, making friends along the way, enjoying, serving others in God's kingdom, and hopefully I'll make it to the destination of freedom in God's kingdom, in wealth, in health, in prosperity and success. So with that being said, as a student of life, if you live to learn, then you learn to live, which simply means if you make your life a learning process, your life eventually becomes better. But also, be careful because the Bible warns you about being too wise is all vain. Something that I read from Ecclesiastes. But I guess that's about everything you need to know. And yeah, I didn't actually even read everything from the script, so let me show you where I'm from. This is my set. Look at that. So this is me in my natural habitat, I guess. To be honest, I'm a bit afraid. Just the other day I was thinking to myself like, what happens if I actually get 1 million at 22? What do I do with my life then? Well, for one thing, I don't want to start spending it because it could all go the next way, or save too much of it that I don't actually get to enjoy. So, number one thing is now I'm building. I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna do what it says on my goals, and I'm gonna keep going. And if the path is not the right one, then I will also not hold myself back on this thing of like, no, but I've done it for so long. I'll actually change and do what works. So this is my unique story of my life, and I'm documenting every single step of the way so that you can learn from my mistakes, my failure, be wise and learn from my mistakes. Also be wise enough to see what I did and the mental thought process that I went through to doing certain things. So this brings me so much joy. This is my first documentation, and I'm actually just so happy to be sharing. I love educating and all of these things, and you know, if you see this, I'd always be down to socialize with people, to network. Maybe you could help me build a business, or we could build something together, or maybe we could just network and talk about productivity, or just share life stories together. And I'd honestly appreciate that. So welcome into my life, I guess. I'll try to be discreet with it. I'll try to document as much as I can. I can't promise to document everything because that would take me filming every day and hours, and just this is day one. This is the number one thing that I'm actually doing. So I don't know if I have that confidence to actually do it. But later along the lines, I will. I'll probably start documenting it. Maybe later on along the lines, I'll leverage this as a personal brand. Maybe build an online course. I can't really see it in my mind yet, me building an online course or anything, but maybe it will happen. I'd love to educate people. So, welcome into the small world of Makanda. But subscribe to see how it expands and how it all unfolds. Because you never know. Like I said, this might help you. You could learn from me, or you could teach me something. And yeah, bye. So, yet again, this is another message to future Nakanda, future family, future kids, future wife. Never be too afraid to start doing something. If you know your reason why and it's strong enough, keep going. Future Nakanda, like the note says, I'm really proud of you and the type of person you have become. And even if it doesn't all work out, I'll still be glad to know that you have tried. It's better than not trying at all.